Hello, everybody. I think everyone heard my burp. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. I'm Just Freelance, and we are back in Minus3. We are going to get back into the tar fields. We actually upgraded a couple things in research. So we've gotten plastinium, and we've gotten thorium. So we are working on getting those kind of done, and working on getting some of these other things here. So let me just get a quick refresh of what we were doing. We had a bunch of things going in terms of the power. Bringing in lots of materials. Yes. We needed to start making more defenses. So we're able to kill more things that show up. So, yes, we need to work on that. Let's see. Power-wise, how are we doing? Doing pretty good. We need to have more stored in the system, I think. So we're making a lot of things that we need at the moment. That's right. I think we got this stuff going. So we could have the... Yeah, I think we need to. I think we need to push more and get another factory going of some sort. Yeah, we had a bunch of things in the. Okay, we now have the impulse drives. Looking at this, it's 200 liquid units. Output is 118.799. Opposed from our rotary, which does only 48. So it's so it's even better. Which is awesome. Bigger the logic processor, we can repair turrets. We've got a couple of things. So we have a thing called a fuse. Looks like you feed titanium into the fuse, and it's pretty nasty. Feed pyrotite into the swarmers. We need to get more in the way of like thorium and stuff like that. So. Okay. We had titanium coming down. Wait, titanium getting split off to go into our water drills. Make the cryo fluid, right. Is there any other locations with thorium? I don't think so. Oh, there is up here. Gotcha. Okay. Plus we have the space. Go ahead and throw on a couple more of these drills. We'll make them the non-powered. Okay. We need to get some stuff. We need to get some more long-range stuff to attack. Let's get a ripple set up. Now, what can go in the ripple again? I'm trying to remember. Graphite, silicon, plastinium. Hmm. Sorry. I enjoyed dinner last night, but it seems to be giving me just a touch of problems. Get some more sand going, hmm? Oh, that can't reach. Oh, shoot. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good. Oh yeah, I did change that though. Okay. Yeah, we need to change that because that's not doing what it needs to. So I can't get anything into this down here, I guess. Yeah, that won't reach. Nope, nope. Hello, Zach. Doing good. Just getting in, just kind of reminding myself how we had things set up and fixing up any problems that are kind of obvious now that we look at them. Okay, good. We've got water going through there. Let's see. Need to build another one here then. That one. Getting more power hooked up into the system. Good. Okay. Let me see if I want to do more defense stuff. Still haven't got that one down. Haven't got that one yet. Okay, so now we have armored conveyor. It's even faster. 11 items a second versus the 11 items a second. Okay, so it's not much different. It's 40 items a second versus. Okay. We do have another section of oil here. Let's go ahead and throw another machine in here to make plastinium, and then we can start loading things up with that. And it could also go to some turrets and stuff. So we can throw plastinium into the ripple, and I think that's going to do some nice damage. So let's try doing that. We also need to get the new impulse. 105, 105. That looks like that's kind of our best option, is the 105 spot. Okay. Plastinium factory. Let's see, if I did it... So we take the titanium from here. It feeds into the factory. And then we have the output going that direction. Yeah, I like that idea. There it is. Okay. We need to put out a ripple. In fact, let's put out 2. That'll be just useful. With a router. This feed down here. We're going to craft ourselves a laser drill. Okay, we need to do a underflow gate right there. Take us to there. And it takes... It says liquids, so water or cryo. Gotcha. We're gonna want to have some water pumped over here, because we also need to have a way to break up the fire if we do get it. Let's see. Hang on. Looking at our research. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a liquid tank. Right there. Okay, we gotta get power up here. Okay. I hope your week's going well, Zach. Okay. Now we got some stuff here going. We got the titanium. Good. Getting the plastinium in. Whoa! Okay. Let's see. We need to get another pipe off of this. Power up these pumps. Power up these drills. Okay. And that's pumping a lot of extra oil, which we could turn into something else. Did I have anything else that needed like oil for production? I don't think so. Let's see. I have my water to spore stuff, which is making oil. The Plastidium factory and the oil to coal. Let's see. In terms of defense, making more silicon would probably not hurt. And we can get the coal from... yeah, we can do that. I need to get a better silicon factory. This one's kind of at its limit now, I think. If we have another wave there, then we need to put another. At least a couple of these. Another power. Let's see. Oh, that's even better placed. Just like that. Back to conduit stuff. Okay. Okay, now we can get some more defenses over here. let me see. Then we're going to move this. Need to have more room over here for all that. Here, let's put it there. That works. When you get the silicon over here, you make that a little better. 1, 2, that works. Okay, and if that fills up, we can have an overflow gate that will take this and feed it back into the other side. Oh, that thing doesn't have power at the moment. So I removed the thing that it was connected to. So, here we go. We need to upgrade the guns down here, because they're using copper at the moment. Not great. We could feed some thorium into them, but I kind of need the thorium at the moment. What am I currently sitting on that's like really full that I could actually use instead? Not a whole lot. Guess we could feed the silicon down into these ones as well. Okay, so we're going to change this to just send copper back home, and we need to move silicon up here instead. So we're going to be taking this and just going boop, deleting that. It's no longer in the system. Because we also need a feed, because I want to get the, I want to get fuses and I want to get swarmers set up. Enough for that. Cyclone. Fires explosive clumps of flak at nearby enemies. Oh, is this upgraded anti-air? Heck yeah! Nice. Nice. So now I have a better version of... I was hoping we would get an upgrade at some point. Yeah, because I've still been using the scatter all this time. So, yeah, that's a big deal. Okay. In terms of getting silicon up, I guess what I could do is actually feed it out of the factory. Because the factory doesn't need to have it all the time. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We could also pull the titanium out to put for the other ones. What do we have? Yes, the swarmer. It has to go pyrotite. We're going to use the swarmers. If we get the fuse, that can take titanium. And those can go up there with the... yeah. Good. Yeah, so we have to take pyrotite as well as the... Yeah, pyrotite for the swarmers and stuff like that. I currently do not have another direction for pyrotite. Probably make that next. That's going to take a bunch of extra lead, and sand, and coal. Actually, if we have it pointed up, that actually works better for me in the long run. But that makes that entranceway really messy. No, I think that works. So what we can do now is then we can make paths off of here that will do this. Underflow gate here. That goes right up here into this. We can do the same thing here. So, I've been looking at all the stuff that's been happening with Destiny 2, and I think I'm going to play some more. Not going to spend any more money, heaven forbid. But they've added so much stuff to the game, I kind of want to get in and try it again. Haven't played it in a long time. I played the year that the Final Shape came out. Haven't touched it since. But I do miss aspects of it. I don't miss the spaghetti code. I don't miss all that stuff. But I have a better position than when I was originally playing it. So, this needs to actually be a separate line, I think. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to be splitting out the yeah. Here, for the time being, how about we have this going off to let's just have an underflow gate for the time being that can send us back to where we need it to go. So we can do this. This is an inverted sorter that will take the lead feed that back into there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, my head! Oh, that all just blows up. Oh, disaster! Disaster! Okay, well, I can't leave this just sitting here. I've got to put up air defenses now. Oh my gosh. Shoot him down! Shoot him down! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my word. Okay, so that can't just sit there. It's gotta... Oh boy. Hey, hold off. Hold off. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's very funny. And we're out of titanium, meaning we can't continue building this. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Are more things going boom? Hold off on that stuff. Hold on. I knew I was going to regret it if I didn't put more anti-air up. Now I know why. Jeez. Yes. Let me go ahead and throw in an overflow gate here. So we're not wasting that titanium. Titanium fit back through. This was all water, right? Yes. So the water's... Wait a second. Do a... Well, things did go boom. Put out the oil field! Put it out! Okay. So I'm not seeing anything kind of anti-air up here. Not really. Okay, let me think. I'm thinking I need to add some more walls so then they have something further that they need to go walk through, essentially. What are you all doing? Oh, but these are all titanium walls, meaning that they can't be done right now. And yes, this is just a temporary measure at the moment. That's what I'm thinking, is that if I set up so that the units have to go walking through more wall, it takes more time for them to get through, so my turrets and stuff can do their job. So I did that. That makes it more viable. I'm gonna have to rework the how these guns are gonna be fixed, set up, because how they're set up right now makes it a little harder for me to get things, get the materials kind of set up to them. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, can the armored convoy not do that? That's not gonna work. Got a giant backup here. Let's see. We need to have an overflow gate here. So, we need to have silicon coming up this direction. We need to have the power stuff going that direction as well. And here they come again. For Pete's sakes. Oh my gosh. Stop rebuilding. I need you to help me. No, pause that. Fire! Yes. Oh my gosh. I have really got to... I'm getting some anti-air here, because that is just destroying me right now. Okay. Power that on so we can get water into the area. They're coming up through this direction now. I've made it too powerful. I've made it too hard. Made it too easy to get around me now. Let's get rid of that. Yes. Let's see, where's our... Okay. Okay, give me a moment here. Now, why are you out? You should be running. Oh, it has no power. Why does it have no power? Oh, I might have disconnected the power. Anyway, all right. Let me back up. Okay, we've got to get some anti-air up here. It is becoming far too much of a problem. Okay, give me a second here. We need to get some of this rebuilt. This one I think will be okay. Okay. And, yep, they're just coming along here. Gotta board this up now. Yeah, once they wrecked my... Once they wrecked my titanium lines, I've just been screwed ever since. Not happy about that. Okay, and that's broken right now. So we don't have the power at the moment. Somehow we don't have enough power. How do we not have enough power? There we go. There's lead there, though. Okay, now they're coming down this direction, which is what I want. Well, there you all are. Okay. Now, we do have a bunch of scrap here, which I'm thinking of using for air defense. If I put a line of air defense along here, using the scrap, I think we'd do okay. Unfortunately, we don't get the cyclone yet, so we're gonna have to go crazy with the scatters. Let's see. Sometimes it's hard to see what the... See where the scrap itself is. How big is the... Oh, that's actually pretty... That's actually a pretty good size. Okay. Now, give me a second here. We're going to go ahead and do... All of you need to stop following me. Come over here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you, you two. Okay, I can have... I'm going to have you you three assist me. Excuse me? I said to assist me. That's not assisting me. Okay, now. The core is under attack. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, come on. Can I load up from where I was? My gosh. I don't think so. I think I'm dead. I don't know what to do now. I legitimately don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point. Every time I repair something, they've already come back and are destroying things. I have no titanium, which is... Everything feeds all my titanium. I don't want to have to start over again. I'm probably going to have to. Man, that just went absolutely horrible. And here comes the next group of enemies because I don't have a freaking... Why aren't these binding units? I don't understand. I had 8 polys, all working along, repairing my base. Now none of them will bind. What the flip? Then they go off to do something stupid. Come over here, all of you. My gosh. Shoot this guy if you can. My goodness. I'm done. I can't win this now. My economy's in shambles. I can't do a thing. And because I've got a bunch of burning stuff inside my core, it's not gonna... Yeah, I'm done. I can't do anything here. So I have to start yet again. Oh, I'm so pissed off. And the game crashed. Why are you taking me there? Put me here. Hate that it says that I don't have enough materials. Come back to a base that's completely trashed. I'm very unhappy right now. I felt like I was doing so well. And I'm not. problem is that now I'm starting everything that I'm holding right now. It's working on just trying to get the very basic things going again. Okay. Okay, now you back up. You back up. What power node am I missing? That one, I think. Okay. Okay. Let me see. That. Get that jump started. Okay. Get these Paul units up. What did I have here? I think I had a overflow gate, didn't I? Doesn't have any lead. That's the other thing we need to get going. Yeah, that was very frustrating. I had air defenses here, and yet they just flew right past them. Oh, that's right, because these are Plastinium stuff. Okay, let's get that lead back into the system. So we can get more power going. Let's see. If I do a bridge instead, that would work just fine. Okay. Have I gotten everything here? I think I've gotten everything here. Hey, Chase. Just had a humiliating defeat. We had to start over. Yep, just didn't have enough air defenses. Everything just got absolutely wrecked. So, we're starting over. Yeah, I didn't realize that I was just getting my titanium stuff was getting firebombed, and I just couldn't recover from that. Yeah, tar fields. Yep. So trying to get things back up where they were. Don't you think I know that? Sorry, I don't want to snap, but it's like I'm very aware how crap I am at the moment. Okay. That's up again. Sorry, Chase. I did not mean to snap. Just... I just do not like when I'm doing everything fine and then something completely blindsides me like that and I can't recover. Because I've been able to recover in the past, and it just... extremely frustrating. Because I can't, like... I can't go back 5 minutes and prep before that. That's the problem I have, is that if I get into a losing streak, I just have to start over. Meaning I lose all the progress that I made. Rather than be able to go back 5 minutes before it happened and solve the deficiency. Okay, so... need to beef up the anti-air stuff a bit more. Let's see. Okay, slowly but surely we're getting that done. Now, the... let me see. For the weapons I was doing, I was going to be getting the fuse at some point. And that takes the titanium, right? And then we were going to get the swarmer up there, I think. And the swarmer we can give the pyrite. Okay. We also wanted to replace the salvo with something. I guess we could give it the pyrite as well. That would make it... yeah. Well, that was kind of what happened the first time when I started playing this level, is that I didn't prep enough and I had a walker come in. Okay, so we can try feeding the pyrite up here to take over from the copper. So we'll have this feed up like this. And we'll change this to a overflow gate. So it's going to feed through the copper with the basic stuff. And then we're going to throw in... okay. We then also need to do a overflow gate here. Beat the extra scrap. No, that's perfectly fine. I understand. The fact that you're able to show up as is really nice, though. Okay, Chase, I hope to see you tomorrow, though. Now, let's see. Do what you can. Whenever you're able to come back, we'll be happy to have you. Okay, now, we're going along here. We're going along. We got things going. Everything's boiling up. Everything's cooking. Everything's getting healed up. Let's make a small change here. We need to change this to a underflow gate. And then do an overflow gate that takes it this way. And attach it here. Get some more water going. Let's get some things powered up. have those there. Just have to have a little bit of a electrical redundancy, I guess. All right, now. Thankfully, I was able to get my ripples reloaded, so ripples are working. We're going to be getting the silicone going now. That's what I was going to do. I was going to add a couple more reservoirs here. And just as I was about to do that, I think I saw the thing that my core was under attack. So. Okay, so now we should have all of the polys that can be used to to do that. I need to try and think of how to get the Okay, so the first thing we need to do, we need to make more we need to make more units. Let's see. We need to get more air units here. And I can't get the cyclone yet. But we'll put some scatters here as well. Here, here, here. Would that be sufficient? I think the only place I really don't have them is here. Oh, that was the neck pop. That was the neck pop I needed. Whew. If I did a bridge, I'm trying to think of how to move some of the titanium so we can send it up here so we can have some stuff loaded with it. Let's see. Not to mention that we were going to rework these guns anyway, because how they're getting loaded right now is not really conducive to having other stuff show up. Okay, do we have power going? We do. Okay, and they're just going to go ahead and work at that. Okay, so we're kind of back up to where we were. Okay. We need to have... Yeah, I can see why having having some of this is electric. Okay. Okay, our lines are overloaded. We need to get more lines into place so we can fix that. Let's see. Do that. We do another line. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. We need to do another line off here. Oh, and that actually is a really good spot. If I do it right there, off that bridge, that works. Oh, okay. Now, I do have enough to make the... No, I do not. Very much do not. Okay, got these here. Let's do a little work. Oh, I know what to do. If we just do a split off here. And do a router here. Okay. Now, let's see. Now, when I do get the cyclone, what's going to have it firing? You'd have it firing plastinium. Why are we having titanium just blowing through the system? Shouldn't be working like that. Something's wrong. Oh! Maybe? Actually, I'm not sure. I shouldn't be getting titanium back in from there. Should all be making plastinium. That's the other problem, is that with these setups, sometimes you get units. See, how did I have that? I had it like that, right? When they have them rebuilt, they get rebuilt in the incorrect order, essentially. So things aren't lining up the way they need to. Okay, that'll work. There we go. Full load of plastinium. Okay. There we go. Okay, so they kind of came along that line. Okay, that's annoying. See, there's the walker. That's the one that screwed me over the last time I played. Fortunately, I haven't discovered that in my own tech, so I don't know what the name is. It's the next one after Atrax. So, okay. Now that I kind of know where the enemy's coming from, I can get another setup here done in terms of the anti-air. Okay. If I go here and do an underflow gate and lay it like that. So we're hurting for lead at the moment, but that I think is because we just got a lot of stuff taken from certain lines. So I'm not particularly concerned. Zach, do you use the parallaxes very often? My experience with them has not been the best. I don't feel like they're particularly good. Right. Well, it doesn't even. It seems like the parallaxes don't even hold them in place that well either. So that's kind of why I was wondering. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, they just take a lot of power. Here, let's build 2. Let's see how bad of a drain that is. Okay, yikes. That jumps a bit. Okay, now. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I haven't done much in the way. Well, yeah, I put like 1 mender down. I've done very little otherwise. Okay, need to fix a couple things here. Yeah, it's not going great at the moment. Let's do another overflow gate here. Take this, go like this. That. Do an overflow gate here. That will then lead back this way. So we can get this line going. Okay. Let's figure out this plasteel stuff. Yes. Okay. As well as the coal. Let's do a junction and put it right there, as well as the okay. I don't think I need so much scrap, which, let's see, 1.5, 1.5, 1.7. One of these can go away. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't quite understand the plasteel conveyor. So it says here, transports items forward in batches, accepts items in the back and unloads them in 3 directions at the front. So essentially, okay, yeah. Requires multiple loading and unloading points for peak throughput. So maybe I need to put them here, where I'm moving a lot of these items and stuff. Okay. Where I have a lot of high traffic, I need to put up these ones here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, definitely see it there. Yeah. We do have a filter here for the titanium, so we need to... I can't do bridges with them? Okay. Oh, I hit the button. Whoops. Oh, okay, interesting. They can't be used with junctions, right? Okay. So you just have to use them in like the long stretches, essentially. Okay. Oh, does it do it per item? Is that what it's doing? So if I have a bunch of things on, if I have a bunch of different materials on the conveyor belts, it's actually going to screw it up. Okay. So I could have this, but yeah, yeah, I'm gonna, if I put a, so kind of up here, have it grabbing each item. Oh, up here, this area, right? Okay. And if I put, oh, do you know what? Perfect idea. Where I can get a vault. I have swords on the left, okay. That'll break them down into each thing, right, okay. Yeah, some of these, yeah, okay. Right. They can, but they can. The packages can only be one item. Okay. Okay. Now, dumb question: if I delete these conveyor belts, do I lose all the materials that are on them? Okay. I did with a high reduction because it's sending more items along. Right. Okay. If I convert them, but if I just destroy them, if I just destroy the thing, it'll get rid of them. Okay, so let me think here. Yeah, so let's cut the top off and let them filter out. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and cut there, and there, and there. Oh, but these can't keep going because of set them up. Because of how I've set them up. Oh. Nope, don't do that. Yes, they do that. Okay. So as those ones empty out, those filter out. Okay. Now, what about the stuff that's inside the, that's inside junctions and stuff like that? Never mind. I think it's going fine. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So let's get a better setup going here. That's going to be more viable for us. So would you say, so probably still have the 4 conveyor belts going? Probably only the one because of how fast it is? Okay. All right, let's see. Now. Give me that. Silly. Go ahead and do that as well. Okay. So if I can move them all down like here, then they can just go straight line. Okay. Okay, breaking this down. All right. Now. Now, these can only take things from the items at the back. Okay. Okay, hopefully I can get this figured out. You'll have to help me with this. So if I set up one, so if I set up a couple like this, just to get us started. Okay, so what things are coming through here? We've got silicon, we've got the scrap, and we've got the thorium. So I need to have sorters set along here. Okay, so I know that I can certainly do it for the... Oh, I think I get... Okay, I think I get it. So we'll set up packages of them. Just have it start at the production? Okay, well... Right. So I actually need to, so I can't have any of these, like, wait, what? Slow down? Okay. Hey, I hope I can understand. Just do a couple ridges? Okay. 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 Because what I'm thinking here is that if we had everything come in, we could then feed them into different sections. No, that wouldn't work. So we basically have like a long line here of like starters, and then they could empty into each other, which might make a little more sense. I don't think that's going to be as clean. Because what I imagined is that would be something kind of like this. That doesn't exactly work though, because they get loaded together in a bundle at the back. If they go in like this isn't going to work. You could feed into the side. Okay, so we could do this. Not like this? Oh, it says here, accepts items at the back. Have them run into a central channel? Okay. Yeah, so we have the 2 channels here. So what I was saying is that if I did that... So what I was saying is that that we sort out each one, they each go into a line, and then each of those will feed into like the next one, and so everything will end up on this, but it'll be in yeah. That would work. Okay. Just have them turn in like this. Aha, okay. Now it works. Okay. So, sorters. We need to get 3. Let's see, we got, and then 3 things coming off that, another 4 things coming off that side, yeah. 3, 4. But these need to be... Let's see, let's move you. Like that. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. Because if I put all the swords next to each other like that, then they start to kind of like jam into each other. I don't like that. Yeah, I'll get there. Now, I wouldn't have to do it for all of them. I could do it just for a handful of them. Give me a second. If I did... All right, Zach. I hope you have a good night. I'm sorry for showing some frustration. It just... I'm gonna get there. It just takes me a little longer than some people. So, thank you for the patience. Thank you for the helps. So... Okay, so we did that for 3 of those. Because we've got... What? Oh, those are underflow gates. Whoops. If they have the dot, they're a gate. Okay. We have silicon. We have thorium. We have scrap. Okay. So then we could feed in like this. Okay, let's do just that for the time being. And it immediately becomes a problem. Hey. Okay. So in many ways, it's because of how I've been playing, having things overflow into conveyor belts, it doesn't make it a good setup for some of this. However, some of these things do not need to have an overlap. The silicon does not. Silicon could actually come out on its own merit. Let's have the overflow gate about there-ish. Oh, but Platinum doesn't do... Okay. If I have to do bridges or anything, it's going to cause a problem. Does it cause problems when I do it over... Yes, it looks like it does it for conveyor belts, too. Okay. So at those points, it has to go into like something like this. Aha, I see. Okay. Junction. Next together and they come down. Aha! Now we get it working. Alright. Let's go ahead and break this up a little higher up. Go ahead and get rid of those. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay, next question, I guess, is... gonna feed right into the... Oh, and I think this one actually uses base fabric, right? Yeah, so that doesn't matter. Okay. Right into the core. Oh, yeah, that's much faster. Holy cow. Because it's bringing down packets of units. Okay, I get you. I got it. Now, if I do this... and then back up like that... okay, I got it. Kind of cool, honestly. Okay, we can do the sorters again. We just have to change to how they're done. So, let's see. Mm-hmm. I get it now. Okay. Okay, let's get more of the setup. We do normal sorters here. I think. Oh, and you know what? Let's change that around. Let's make that titanium. We have no titanium running into the thing, so... Bum, 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 bum. Okay. We don't have power. We just don't have water. So I need to check on our... Oh, yeah, because we don't have the titanium over here. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. That's why we're running out of power. We're running on coal at the moment. Uh... How is the Plastinium getting through that? It shouldn't be... What? Okay, hang on a second. Something weird's going on here. Am I doing the sorters wrong? Because the... It's the only thing that should go through that. What in the world? What is going on? They're not sorting like they should. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because they're not doing the... Because I've done them backwards. These ones have to be inverted. That's why. Umbo, umbo. Okay, why are you doing this again? Oh, that's why it's jammed. We have like no cryo fluid at the moment. Why is there tons of titanium there? Oh, because of that. Oh, shoot. Well, that would cause a big problem, yeah. My gosh. Okay. Need to fix this. This is a big problem at the moment. Why do we have a still have a thing of titanium in there? Come on now. Come on. We got water. Come on. Hang on a second. Let's do a little fix here, which I think is we just need to put a combustion engine down here. And have an underflow gate on it. Get the cryo fluid kick-started. Come on. Maybe I need to just kick in another cryo fluid mixer. We also do a steam generator. Oh, it needs water though. Not the same thing here. Can we get enough cryo fluid to kind of get that one going? I feel like we have to do more. Let's see. Hang on a second. Oh, 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 did we get enough? Oh. Okay, we slowly got the power going. Okay, I think we're good again. Okay. I think we survived. Okay. Two, three, four. I need you all to assist me. On this way. Oh, darn it. Okay. Oh, boom. Wait, how do you not have water? You're a pump. We're out of lead. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Whew. As of right now, we seem to be struggling with power. How? How are we struggling with power? Oh, because I think I got rid of the connection. That's right. Hmm. Oh, it happened again. Ba 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 do dum bum ba. Ba 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 do. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable now. I think we're in a better position to actually do what we need to do. So. Okay. Yeah, that's far more organized. I actually really like that. Something keeps blowing up there. Freaking annoying. Okay. Whew. Just rain down rockets of death. Now we can get the fuse in place. Oh, and they're much bigger. Ah, they are much bigger. Do these need power? So it's much closer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these set up in such a way that we can get the... Let's see. I'm also going to do a little bit of fixing here. Okay. Need to have an overflow. Okay. Being able to have the armored, the armored stuff is actually kind of nice. Oh yeah, there is just a lot coming in that way, huh? Boom! Yeah, there is just a lot of anti-air right there. My gosh. Get it all out. Let's rebuild it. Chop, chop. Okay, good. Guardian is here. See if we can beat this one. Oh, gosh. It's a big old laser beam. Oh, gosh. Come on, get him. Get him, people. Get him. Nearly there. Huzzah! Ah, and we got the sector. Well, that was nasty. Good. Now, what do we get in the way of rewards? Here, we'll go ahead and get the silicon crucible, so we can see if we can make something like that. Sanded coal using pyrite as an additional heat source. Nice. Excuse me. Anyway, now that we've beaten this sector, we can go ahead and start monopolizing all the resources to make ourselves better stuff. But yeah, for the time being, that is going to be us for tonight. Whew! I'm glad we were able to get that done, get that handled, all that jazz. From here on out, I've got to be a little bit more efficient on how I set things up and get things going. Because my goodness. But yeah, we'll go ahead and save here and quit. Okay, so we were able to beat it, which is nice. I'm going to spend a little time kind of getting my resources built up and probably organizing all of the base around so I can get some better modification. Well, yeah, might as well. Tomorrow night, we're going to get back into this, and we're going to probably go on to the next sector, unless something changes. But yeah, we are going to continue on with this. I'm going to work on seeing if I can get tar fields done in the meantime. If I can't, we'll have to deal without. But at least over the weekend, I will then change tar fields, so it's a far more of a resource manufacturing place, kind of like what Chase has done. So we will go ahead and do that. So sorry for my my frustration earlier in the game. It's probably going to happen later on. So just forewarn you, I rarely get really mad, but sometimes I can just get very frustrated and stuff. We're also potentially going to start playing some Destiny. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to download. It's a big game still, but yeah, that's probably going to become something that we also play on our freelancing further. We'll have to. I actually will need to take a look and see and test it, because the last time I tried doing it, it didn't like the game. It didn't like OBS. It was running very slowly and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. Since then, I think I have upgraded a couple of things. So once again, we are going to have to test. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next stream. And until then, I hope you've had a good week so far. You're halfway there. You're going to get there. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next stream. Until then, good night and take care.